poor timing of the release, over-reliance on the hype from the Barclays Center, weak streaming conversion, so no Spotify and no breakout hits, right?
Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
Pussy, 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 pussy.
An instant hit from the album.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
May I represent for one Media Fox?
Media Fox, Media Fox. How the latest news them lock?
Mr. Owayne Allen. Yeah, man. See what you try do. You understand? You call out the Vendetta team, everything. But more ask you a question. When you reach out to the team, the Vendetta team, if them they accept you as one of them vloggers, you wouldn't have followed out and attack them bag of crap, yeah? I just want to know, because Vice Cartel just give a little follow and you fan out. You start go up on the media and chat something, even with Alkaline show. And whether you know, you forward out and a review Alkaline show and post the whole video and the Gaza people and beat you, even the main Gaza vlogger beat you. So what you try to know? You try gain back the Gaza thing? That you try to? But one thing I have to tell you, bro. You don't know what I want. You understand? You don't know what I want. Because for 2025, about 8 album release and none of them hit the Billboard. We don't know the numbers. Cartel drop about 2 albums when hit the Billboard. Me never hear you come talk about it. Me never hear you say the numbers. Or you never say that. Or you never say that flop. Eh? One to Cartel album when release. See? But people, we're gonna see what I say.
Number 10 on the Billboard. On the Billboard, right? Not number 1, not number 5, number 10. And I'm going to show you why this is a big disappointment and this is a major flop, right? Now, before anybody says, you know, you're too bad mind or, you know, I'm biased, I'm just going to use the facts only, right?
Brother, you know people are going to say you're bad mind and what you do of madness. Because you not call out the rest of the artists them album. A Alkaline album, you forward, you know. And you talk about the album, you say the album not get no hit or way. See? It show you your intention, bro. You see what you're doing at the media? It show you, say, brother, you're literally in your feelings when you have vlog. Because you even laugh when you have vlog. You understand? Because you know what you do, it not make no sense. You understand? When you have vlog, just vlog normally, dog. You understand? Because we have found, remember with the show what you do, you know, the way you talk about the Barclays show and you call out CJ Milan and everything, and then you delete the video because you're shame and you know be a shaggy, you say. But today the people are gonna know about you.
Now, Alkaline's third studio album, NPT, debuted at number 10 on the Billboard Reggae Albums chart, right? First dancehall album to chart for 2026. First Jamaican artist to debut this year. Sounds good, right? Until you look, you know, deeper into the situation, because this same Alkaline dropped New Rules, Levels Unlock, debut number 1, dropped Top Prize, debut number 2, 2,957, you know, first week. And now the album that was supposed to change dancehall forever and show why Alkaline is the man himself, NPT debut number 10 with only 1K units. Wow. That is awful.
But you there talk about the album. When last year you review Cartel album them when drop? Cause we know you rep the Gaza thing. When last you pull up Vice Cartel album them? The 2 albums, we see them one them when get nominated for and them not hit the Billboard. We don't know the numbers. Tell we no man. Eh? Tell we. Why you not review them there? Why you never pull up for them numbers there? The Alkaline numbers alone. While Alkaline album the way greater than them. Me I tell you that. Because nobody pick up those albums. Nobody knows those albums. But them know Alkaline till you there. I try say yeah bring down. Cause you can't bring down your album there. The album done gone already. It'll take over the whole dancehall space. And that's why you're in your feelings. Yeah man. That's why you're in your feelings. You see me? Cause the way you talk, the way it hurt you. Yeah man. Emotions arise. So the emotions have to forward out with gigging. A bag of laughing. Yeah.
that is not growth, and it's definitely not consistency, right? And this is what you call a collapse. Now, here's where it gets even more embarrassing for the artist. A young artist like Armani, right? Debut number 10 with his album, The Impact. For a young artist like Armani, that's a big achievement. For Alkaline, way bigger artist with such a massive project, debuting at the same position, it's a problem.
Owayne, you know you're not no sense, and all you have to do is you research, but you not research in the right way. First of all, big up to Armani. See, great body of work, everything. But you remember, say, Armani is a signed artist, right? And remember this. Remember that YouTube views was a part of the streaming of Billboard at that time. Because after this, you know, me want to make sure, say, anytime Vice Cartel drop him album, me know, say, the reason why Vice Cartel not drop him album yet are because him sign a distribution deal. So, him can just drop it like how Alkaline drop it. Him have to wait. But I hope it do well. And I hope you come talk about it like how you talk about Alkaline album. And as you say, remember, the YouTube streams is not with it. Because you compare other album we have on YouTube streams with this when I have no YouTube streams. You understand? This did well. And it chart well as well. Because much album release last year maybe about 8 or 7. And none of them never hit the Billboard. We don't see the numbers. Them even get a major hit song out of them. You understand?
That is a big problem, right? Because you're not supposed to be in the same conversation whatsoever with artists like Armani. Alkaline team announced the album was coming in the same time Alkaline Barclay's show was announced, right? It was marketed album mode from around October. Heavy promotion in 2026. Alkaline flying to Jamaica to make it.
People, let me tell you this too. The album buying or streaming, it not stop you so. Yeah man, just continue to buy and support the album. Yeah man, just buy and support the album. Same way. You see it, we still get stream. Yeah, this is just the first week, but buy and do what you have to do. You understand? See me. The buy not stop yourself.
Presents known major media push and most importantly sold out Barclays Center, 13,000 sold out plus added seats, right? Now this was supposed to be a career defining moment for the artist. Then the album drops. Number 1 on the US iTunes reggae chart, number 4 on US iTunes all genre.
And remember this, Alkaline and the all genre was the only dancehall artist on that chart. You have to tell them that as well. Album, we're not talking about single.
Would look for the artist, right? Clearly people were buying the album, people were watching, people were streaming, people were paying attention, right? So my question is, what went wrong for Alkaline? Well, this is what I believe went wrong, and I will tell you exactly where everything falls apart. The release strategy killed the album, right? Alkaline dropped the album on Sunday, on a Sunday. Billboard tracks from Friday to Thursday, right? So what happened? Alkaline missed Friday and Saturday, right?
First of all, you're wrong there, so. The album never dropped on a Sunday. The album dropped on a Monday. You're wrong. Get the information.
He also missed Friday new music playlist on Spotify and stuff like that. Anyways, that's 2 full days of tracking gone. So Sunday to Thursday, the album was being tracked for. That's like a self-inflicted wound. Now, number 2, Alkaline streaming was very weak. And take away the 2 biggest songs from the album, Keyman and No Emotions. Total streams between both of them, I think 857,000. Now, what's left for the album is basically 596,000 streams on Spotify for the first week. Oh boy. Now, that is the real performance of the album. Now, Movado song, Bad and BBC Rich, right? Streams 1.3 million times on Spotify. So, Movado, one song outperforming Alkaline entire album. All right. No.
Brother, what if you use that? Them money are sick, you know? Them money are sick. Brother, that's a video. That's when the whole something the rhythm are going, brother. What you talking about? These are singles, and most of the singles, you know, just the audio. You understand? Because right now, the album, everybody are repost the album, everything. This is one of the most talk about album, this. You understand? But I hope when Funa album drop, I see him energy, you know. You understand? At the same energy. Because when I compare the stream and Movado get with this album here. You see it? Because this is the thing. If you have realized, seen, Movado sang the anticipation, everything will go round that. Seen? And at the end of the day, those are a video that, brother. That is video. That's just one song. You understand? One song. But right now, the song with Alkaline have, because una use streaming a dog, we are talking about hits. Alkaline, when last you see an album have hits on it? When last? You understand? The album is doing great. You even there talk about it. You understand? We're not hearing nobody talk about move out the song again. The hype of the rhythm, everything gone again. You understand? Nothing there. And the album everybody talk about. But I kind of see what you do still. You try pull up certain things and try compare with the album and all of them little thing there. You see me? That you try do. But at the end of the day, the album still a win. It's still a win because at the end of the day, move out the song not chart like how the album a chart. That's all me have to say. You see it?
No song from the album had any impact. So from Alkaline album, not one song debut strong on the chart. I think Alkaline highest charting position song of the album was like Gal Good, and that peak at number 16 on the chart, then drop at 38. Meanwhile, Vybz Kartel Panic sitting right above it at the time of recording this video, and even Bossy by the Zookeeper or Noah of the Ark charted number 4. You know, new name for
bro. You compare Panic with bro. Those are videos. Shensia signed to a label, brother. Them think they get big push, bro. You understand? Same with Massacre. Them they get big push. Those are videos. And music, at least it touched the chart with no videos and the impact of the song. You understand? Because the song just dropped. The song just dropped. You see it? Panic drop how long? You see me? A long time Panic drop. Panic I get pushed by Shensia and our label. All of them little thing there, brother. So I don't know what you try to talk about. You see me? And it'll get it, but remember this. Remember, the YouTube thing fall off right now. I hope we have the same strength, you know. Them say we have a last laugh, last best. You understand? So, just go and do nothing. We see what I do. But at the end of the day, remember, say we there and we could not talk about album right now. You understand? Yeah. But at the end of the day, we still do good. We still do good. You see me? Because we know say you in your feelings right now. You see me? Because you try again back the Gaza fans, because them tell you say, yo, you not do the Gaza thing. So you try call out the album now, if you try again back the Gaza fan them on your side, you know. You see me? But I don't know if it go work.
Massacre, the Zookeeper. No, because him go Crocodile, him go Goat, him go Lizard, and him go, you know, any Foul and all these things. So Massacre Bossy outperforming a fully promoted album. Now, vendetta marketing strategy versus reality, right? No.
Massacre Bossy outperforming people. Sometimes you wonder with them money, bro. Are them thing you out here, say, brother? Massacre outperform album? You sick in the head? Bro, a Jamaica thing on run with it. This album is the worldwide, you know, brother. A worldwide this day. So no can go and talk about Massacre album, Massacre song, this and that. I be hype up Massacre, you know. And that's why I'm get chicken at the game. You understand? And that's why when him go, they go perform these songs. Nobody not to get that energy there. So no can go on.
Oh, the album, you have Main Danger posting the album at least 7 times. Quest Time, you have the Tropic. So you have the 3 big media social media pages posting the album multiple times, and the album still charting 1K, right? Now Alkaline and his
brother, but the same thing with Vybz Kartel thing them, brother. Are the same thing. I see them thing them post up Kartel album and everything. So it goes to Vybz Kartel as well. And it goes to Massacre EP. Them didn't do anything. Them not hit the Billboard. So what you talk about? What you say don't make any sense. Massacre signed to a label and him still can't hit the Billboard with him last EP. And it even got worse with the YouTube thing right now. You understand? So what you say now make no sense, brother. It don't matter.
team should know YouTube can't save you anymore. YouTube views do not count towards Billboard anymore. So
all of that chatting there, you know and say YouTube don't do it anymore. But remember, say it goes to all artists and Alkaline alone. You understand? Yeah, man. Anyhow, you know forward up and say nothing when other artists' album drop, you know. Just know.
So all that traction you used to get on YouTube doesn't convert to Billboard anymore. And clearly Spotify streaming is not strong enough. Right? It's not strong enough. Alkaline only dominated one place, and I will give credit, where credit is due. 16 tracks from Alkaline album charted in Jamaica, right? Apple Music. But globally, the impact is not matching the hype we saw around.
Brother, you're sick in the head. You just pull up the all genre chart, the whole album. So if you say it a do in a Jamaica, the whole album. Not because a single track them depend on album music means say this alone, brother. It depend on all genre charts. That means that the whole single in the album everybody listen to. You're sick in the head, brother. When last you ever see an album with everybody a talk about, everybody a listen to song and get critics, all of them little thing there. When last? Even your artist drop album, me never see nobody a pull it up and a talk. Not even you. I think them time they never did in the Gaza thing when him drop the album. A true cartel start follow you know, you start fan out and start bring down the other rest of artists them. You understand? And when you attack, you not even get the info them right, fam.
The album. So if I put everything into perspective, right, this wasn't just bad luck for the artist, right? This was poor timing of the release, over reliance on the hype from the Barclays Center, weak streaming conversion, so no Spotify and no breakout hits, right? And most importantly, a miss.
So you just say no breakout hits. That you say. The people them are listening right now, you know. You say the album don't get no breakout hits. Wow. Just watch. When I have to tell you, you know, you gotta see for yourself. Because we know in the street is a different thing. Because good girl around the place. Even the same TikTok where you depend. You see that. And you see the video with Alkaline up to the line, how the people them react to the song. So I don't know what you talk about. And there's more songs there. But I guess when you soon realize everything will make sense soon. Yeah.
Understanding of how Billboard works, I know they know this, right? Because I think Alkaline overplayed the new rule situation where he thought that, you know, because it's called new rules, they were changing the rules, but the rules changed them.
You see it, you laugh in a sense, dog. To say in a sense, you know to say in your feelings. That laugh the way you do, you know to say in your feelings. Eh? Judge you. Sometimes when I do something I feel like so when I do nothing for make people stop do certain things and look at certain things. You just make yourself look like fool on the media, bro. That's all you do, you know. That's all you do, brother. Because people soon just know say I be a chatting on the depend, dog.
You know what I mean? So Owayne Allen Media is calling it what it is. Alkaline NPT album is not a small flop. It's not a meh performance. You know, drop boof, it drop K, right? And it's a major flop because when you sell out Barclays, hit number 4 on iTunes all genre, get a heavy promotion on social media, you know, and with everything that they're doing, build months of hype around the album and still land at number 10 with 1K, barely 1,000 units. Very disappointing. That is not success at all, right?
So Cartel not hitting the Billboard, none at all. Is that a success? With no numbers placed, is that a success? That more I know, you know. Because you said this album is a success. Yeah, it get 1,000, it will hit number 10, right? Warm to the rest of the album them will release, especially your artists. Warm to that. So is that a success? Seem like how you call out Alkaline album, you have to call out Cartel album, you know. Yeah, man, call it out, man. Because remember, say, Vice Cartel get the biggest run in a dancehall coming out from prison and everything. Remember that. And him, they have the YouTube views on him side. And him still never do good. You understand? Him still never go good. You see me? So you there talk about this not do good. You go see what go on. Because remember, you know, if you live in a glass house, don't throw a stone.
Is credit the new rule situation where he thought everything that they're doing, build months of hype around the album and still land at number 10 with 1K, barely 1,000 units. Very disappointing. That is not success at all, right? That is expectation versus reality. And in this case, reality lose. But I want to hear the people's opinion. I want to hear what you guys think about this album. Is this a flop or not? Right? Let me know in the comment section if this is a flop or not. And another thing, you know, Alkaline missed the opportunity to actually put a good body of work together and aim for the international market. This album was more like an album to get back the local validation because he has been off the radar and quote unquote fall off for so long to the point where he's not aiming internationally, right? He's still trying to get the local attention and all of that. And
yo, people want to listen. I couldn't listen to them madman, you know. That you tell them feelings because him link the Vendetta team and them not let him in, you know. And there's a reason why them not let you in. Because them say, yo, uno wishy-washy. Now wagonist. A man just do one follow up on Instagram. One follow up on Instagram. And fan out. Uno start bring down a next artist. Just because you no feelings and not get let in at the camp. But that not gonna save you, brother. Because you just have forward up on the media and chat one bag of crap. That's all you gotta do. But today I fear that if highlight the madness what you do on the social media. I remember you forward out and the CJ Milan thing and you have to delete the post that you make. Because you realize say, yo, a bag of shit you attack. You understand? But come out of your feelings, bro. Come out of your feelings, man. We understand say, yo, You know, get the link with the vendetta thing. And, you know, you wish you did get it. You see? But members of the Gaza kick you out. So me kind of realize what you do. And you have to do what you have to do for try to get back in the Gaza thing. Because the Gaza vlogger kick you out, you know. So yeah, try do something for kind of gain back the Gaza people them. You see me? But if I say I gotta do it, boy, one of the worst thing I do. You understand? One of the worst thing.
This is what he got the local attention and not the international, you know.
What do you mean by not the international? The man chart, the album chart number 4 upon the Aljana chart. So yeah, I said the man not getting no international. The thing upon US iTunes number 1. Which album get talk about like this? The people them overseas are listen to the album. But you talk about, brother. You realize what you say? The man say local market. Eh? You sick in the head? You look like you're sick in the head, bro.
The album just does not have any international appeal, right? It just does not have it. So again, you know, that's
when last a album get an international appeal? The album them were released. Me not hear no talk about them. Me not hear the world over. So me never, if you type in some of them album yeah, me never see so much review and vlog going for one album in a for how long now. Everybody worldwide who live overseas that vlog about the album, talk about it, everything. So you can stay there in your feelings. You not gonna help your dog. You only just fall out and crash out. That's what you think said.
That's my take on it. Owayne Allen Media, we keep you informed.
People, big up on yourself, you know. You understand? We don't have the comments. You see me? But I say go still, you know, when them in them feelings, because them not get a little strength from the vendetta team. I saw it go dog. Just go and do your thing, but say the correct thing and get the correct information, dog. You see me? Because when you assess more while, it didn't even make no sense. You see me? I hope you not delete that video too. Yeah man, keep it up. Because we're going to use that video, you know. Down the line, you know. When Cartel album drop, yeah man, we're going to see what go on. And make sure say the numbers, you know. Although we know say yo him sign a label deal for the album. Yeah, but make sure it do well. That's all I have to tell you, brother. Cause I want to see you forward back yourself and talk about it. You see me? But people, remember this, keep on support the album. Big up the vendetta people them. You see me? Yeah, we not do well. Them youth them not care about music. You understand? They run with clout and bring down and all of them things. But people, we don't know what things is now. One media for span up. That is it.